everyone! So for today, I thought I would play Baldur's Gate 3. A little bit of a history with me in this game is I got it quite a while ago, and I have never done a complete playthrough. The farthest I got was Act 3, and honestly, I only played maybe about 10-15 minutes of that before I shut the game off, and I haven't been back since. Since then, I've gone in and I've deleted those saves and restarted the game. And to be fair, I don't remember much, and I do remember glazing over a lot of the dialogue. It was my first time playing a game like this, a sort of D&D-esque game of the sort. I had never played D&D before, so it was very much a learning curve. So I'm kind of glad I got that little bit of a novice experience out of the way before I decided to record my walkthrough of it. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it now that I kind of know the basics, and I kind of have a good idea of the class I want to play. I've always been a big fan of the sort of magical roles, such as sorcerers, wizards. I played ESO a lot growing up, and I still have an account now that I'm not as frequently active on as I used to be. But on ESO, I would play as Necromancer. There's always something so much more fulfilling for me to be playing as a mage or someone with some sort of magicka. It is what it is. I'll venture out from time to time and I'll play as a warrior of some kind, a marauder, or a dragon knight in ESO. It depends on my mood of the day, but I mostly main a mage of some caliber. So as you can see, I have no game loaded up and ready to load or anything. For mods, I've gone through and I have quite a few that are installed, but I only have a few enabled for this playthrough. I wanted it all to be very kind of baseline, the game, not add-ons, mods, anything of the sort. So I have camp clothes, dyes, faces, colors. Down here I have some hair. I have an immortal Scratch, but it's fucking Scratch. Of course, he deserves, the goodest of boys deserves the best of the lives. Improved UI. Inspirations uncapped. I always got pissed off that I was only ever allowed X amount of inspirations. This is one of those mods that I need because I go through inspirations rather quickly. I'm gonna try not to do that this playthrough. What I roll is what I roll. Lord help me, I hope I have luck on my side, because I sure as hell am gonna need it. Again, more NPC eyes, skins, hairs, eye colors. I got a couple different dice and weightless consumables because I hoard healing potions. So yeah, without further ado, let us get started. I think I'm gonna go with balance. Explorer is a little too easy. It's what I tried my novice run on until I kind of got the mechanics. It was fun to go through, but I would like a little bit more of a challenge this time around. And balance, adventure full of challenging choices, seems like that'd be the one for me this time. Man, I love these graphics. It's one thing I love about the more modern age games and games that are being released nowadays. They're so much more immersive. Hmm. Now, Lae'zel, I tend to keep in my group. She's my main tank, so to speak. It's a good thing my mom doesn't play these games, man. She's got a thing for maggots, and this wouldn't do well for her. Maggots and leeches. Mm-mm. Ugh. Oh. Most insects don't bother me. Bugs, stuff like that, I don't mind. Spiders come out of nowhere. I tend to get a bit arachnophobic. Mm. Mm. Makes me fucking itch sometimes, I swear, seeing things like that.
Who are you?
I'll reset the tutorials for anyone who's seeing this for the first time, though given how long this game has been out, I shouldn't doubt it. All of our characters, the origin characters we can play as, Astarion, Lae'zel, Gale, Shadowheart, Will, Karlach, and the Dark Urge. I have a hard time doing evil playthroughs, no matter what game I'm playing. The evil playthroughs, there's always at least one character somewhere that I have too much of a soft spot for, and I just can't seem to do anything that would make them hate me or sway their opinion, make them leave camp. I can't do it. Now, for me, in this game, that person is Gale. I love this man to bits and pieces. He gives me such golden retriever energy, honestly. So, will I have him in my team? Probably. Let's see. We're gonna do a custom, obviously. For a race, I tend to main the elves, or the drow, or the half elves. If I'm doing something that's magic based, at least. So before I go picking and choosing, let me go to my class here. Sorcerer. Natural spellcasters, drawing inherent magic from a gift or bloodline. Cantrips, we have Bone Chill, Acid Splash, True Strike, and Light. Spells, we have Chromatic Orb. One thing I remember from my novice playthrough was I loved this spell. This one and the Magic Missile, actually, were my two probably go-tos. Like, last resort, I know I'll hit type of thing. They're my favorite. Warlock, bound by a pact to an all-powerful patron, warlocks trade their loyalty for supernatural abilities and unique magic. This is what Will is, the origin character Will. If he was more fleshed out, from what I recall from my playthrough, I feel like I would like him more. Now, I don't like doing evil runs. I have a hard time doing evil runs, but I do like having morally gray characters or having choices that either benefit the good, benefit the bad, 50-50, that cause chaos, or what was it, lawful evil is what it's called? I'm not quite sure. I don't quite remember. I am all for those types of characters and those types of playthroughs. Will is just a good boy. God bless him, truly. Blade of Frontiers, I believe is what he's called. But not my cup of tea. So maybe I'll go as Warlock, something new. Wizard is what Gale is. Master of the Arcane by specializing in individual schools of magic, combining ancient spells with modern research. We got the Mage Hand, Ray of Frost, and Poison Spray. Spells, we have Mage Armor, Fog Cloud, Grease, Thunderwave, Sleep, and again, Magic Missile with the Arcane Recovery class action. Out of these spells, I always tend, when Gale's in my party and I prepare spells, I always tend to get rid of the Grease and the Sleep. Maybe I'll play around a little bit differently this time around and try different attack combos and whatnot. But for me personally, I think for this playthrough, I'll probably stick with my tried and true method of sorcerer. For my race, I like having Shadowheart as a cleric, as a healer in my team. So she's half elf. Maybe I'll just be the full elf. Let's see, elf. Ethereal countenances and long lifespans, elves are at home with nature's power, flourishing in light and dark alike. Base racial speed, 9 meters per turn, elven weapon training, dark vision, and the Fey ancestry. For Drow, driven to the Underdark, most Drow have adopted a ruthless pragmatism, while the Lostsworn delight in the goddess's evil tenets. The Seldrine reject her attempts to overthrow the leader of the Elven Pantheon. Am I butchering these names? Probably. Please bear with me, oh lord. Let's see, cantrips, we got the dancing lights, and basically everything is the same as the elves, just with a superior dark vision, given that the Drow, live in the Underdark. To add a bit of a flair to my team, I'll do a Drow. I'll be a Drow. Let's see, a Lostsworn. Raised in Loth's cult in the city of Minzabaranzan, these Drow embody the virtues of a corrupt and merciless goddess. Loth marks their followers with bright red eyes, so those in the Underdark will learn to fear them on sight. A Seldrine Drow can be found seeking allies from all over Faerun, aiming to settle their conflict with Loth and each other by any means necessary. For role-playing purposes, I suppose being a previous Lostsworn Drow, going to the light side would be nice. Kind of going against odds there. Maybe if I ever do an evil playthrough, I'll do the opposite and do a Seldrine Drow on the bad side. I'll go with Lostsworn this time. Pick and choose my cantrips. Now, I've never liked Acid Splash. Acid in general was kind of one of the things in this game that I couldn't really get behind or enjoy. So let's replace that with Shocking Grasp. I liked that one. Personally, I think if you're playing a mage of some sort, mostly you fight from a distance. But if you do end up getting an enemy close to you, having something in your corner for like a melee attack is always helpful. Shocking Grasp, in this case, is a melee attack. Good little defense there. True Strike, gain advantage on your next attack roll. I'm not, for my character, for my Tav, I usually never liked having concentration spells. Some of them weren't bad, but when it comes to things that, like, persuade my rolls against enemies, dialogue, stuff like that, I tend to leave that to my companions and my team, mostly Shadowheart. She's the one that usually has all the options. So I'll get rid of that one as well. And for shits and giggles, I'll just replace it with the ordinary Firebolt. Can't go wrong with fire. And then my spells, I really love Ice Knife from when I remember playing with it, and honestly, I'm half tempted to get rid of Magic Missile for now and trade it out with the Ice Knife. But a shield is always helpful. It's always nice, especially when you have multiple enemies and it's just one or two of you on your team at the start, if I recall. I'll get rid of Magic Missile and I'll put Ice Knife. Do something a little different, go against Assault. Now, Wild Magic. Let's see, my subclass here. Wild Magic. Your powers come from ancient forces of chaos. They churn within you, waiting to burst free at any time. Tides of Chaos. Activate to gain advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Again, not really my forte. Wild magic stems from the forces of chaos, turns within the sorcerers that wield it, waiting to burst free. Draconic Bloodline. If you look up here on your character, you'll see you got some scales. If I recall in appearance editing, I can change that if I wanted. Draconic Bloodline. Your veins carry draconic magic, the result of a powerful dragon ancestor. Now, as a sorcerer, I like using that chromatic orb, specifically thunder, which is what it's geared towards, if I recall. If I choose a dragon ancestor, we don't have thunder, but the next best thing is lightning, a blue or a bronze. Blue scales do look better on the gray skin tones for a drow. And it comes with the Witch Bolt, which isn't bad. Oh, yeah. No, why would you put Fog Cloud under a lightning? You know, I'm not gonna ask. We'll do blue Draconic Ancestry. The other subclass is the Storm Sorcery, which is weather crackling with the energy of ancient... What is that? Deluges? God help me, my pronunciations. Or pierced by gales and hurricanes, your lineage is a strange tapestry scrawled by a tempest. Tempest magic gives you fly as a bonus action. That's a wonderful perk to have. It really is, especially if you're like me, and if I recall, I got stuck in so many places. But a little bit of challenge never hurt anybody. After all, we're trying a different sort of playthrough. So we'll stick with Draconic, and we will stick with the blue ancestry. My background as a sorcerer. An acolyte, spent your life in service to the temple, learning sacred rites and providing sacrifices to the god or gods you worship. Nope, that's not me. Charlatan, you're an expert in manipulation, prone to exaggeration, and more than happy to profit from it. Nope, that doesn't seem quite right. Criminal history, breaking the law, and survive by leveraging less than legal connections. No, thank you. Entertainer. You live to sway and subvert your audience, engaging common crowds and high society alike. That's very bard, obviously, it's an entertainer. Folk hero. Champion of the common people, challenging tyrants and monsters to protect the helpless, saving innocents in imminent danger will make your legend grow. Now, as a Lost-Sworn background, that doesn't quite fit, role-playing wise. I'm not one to do a whole lot of role-play, but if I wanted to with this character, role-playing wise, that doesn't quite seem to fit. Like, Lost-Sworn, saving innocents in imminent danger will make your legend grow. That's kind of what I want now with my character, but in the past, I imagine she would have been rather ruthless. Guild Artisan. Skill in a particular craft has earned you membership in a mercantile guild, offering privileges and protection while engaging in your art. Repairing and discovering rare crafts will bring new inspiration. Skills included are insight and persuasion. Let's see. Sorcerers, our ability stems off of our charisma. So... I'm not quite feeling it. A noble? You were raised in a family among the social elite, accustomed to power and privilege, accumulating renown, power, and loyalty will raise your status. History and persuasion. So far, it sounds like guild artisan or noble would be my best bets. Let's try the Outlander. Grew up in the wilds, learning to survive far from the comforts of civilization. Nope. That seems more wood elfy or I don't know, some sort of dwarf, maybe. Tiefling. Not my sort of thing. A sage. Curious and well-read with an unending thirst for knowledge. Learning about rare lore of the world will inspire you to put this knowledge to good purpose. Arcana and history. This is the most mage-sounding one we have. And honestly, skills included are Arcana and history. I'll probably go with Sage. It makes the most sense. I'm not gonna mess up my ability points or anything like that. This still makes me nervous. Even back on my novice playthrough, I didn't really mess around with these all that much. It made me nervous to fuck around with them too much. Let's see. Let's edit my appearance. First thing I like to do and get out of the way is the hair. So we'll skip down to the hair. Now, some of the mods I have for hair lets me have different version of Shadowheart. It can be in hairstyle. Let's see, I got a Mizora, Orin with no headwear, Harpy 2, 3, and then I have Karlach's hair, which I've honestly contemplating it. I really do like this hairstyle. Just, it doesn't scream drow to me, or I don't know, just, it's not calling my name. And then we have the rest of your, normal in-game hairs, so on. Down here, I have even more added. Let's see. We have Shadowheart version 2. We have an Isabel hair. Nice, very nice. Jahira, or Jahira, however you say your name. I'm so bad at these names. God, do I have to apologize. Mistra. Now, maybe it's just me and the way I grew up, but I'm very partial and I like to have hair in my face. I don't know what that says about me as a person, but I do like to have hair in my face. And the sort of slicked back hair, it's nice, sexy on the right person even, I'm sure, but not my thing, I think. I have a few Umberlees, I have Orins, I have a Minthara hair, and honestly, I might as well just be Minthara at this point. I mean, am I wrong? But, honestly, I think Minthara's hair is probably my favorite out of all of our playable characters, NPCs, characters in-game, whatever you want to call them. Her hair is probably my favorite, and honestly, probably the hair I would go with if we didn't meet her later in the game. Instead of going with a mod hair, I think I'll start at the top and just kind of work my way down. You can already tell just by looking at these few that I won't like them. Let's see, Foxtail. Oh, damn. Foxtail, not bad, but, I don't know, it's not calling my name just yet. Partial Eclipse. Now, see, I like this one. The hair's in the face. We got some braids going to the back, keeping them out of our face. This is probably my first choice so far. Partial Eclipse. Now, these braids, honestly, I feel like are just doing too much. They're doing too much for me. It's just too much hair. And honestly, it doesn't look the best. A stereotypical top knot isn't bad, but I can see this being more of a monk, maybe a paladin. Let's see. Bohemian. Now, this looks the most like Minthara's so far, I feel like. Only instead of a bun, we have the ponytail rocking. Good second choice here. Might be the one I go for. Rover's Tumble, Mongoose Tail, Flux and Plume. Oh, a normal straight long pony. Can't go wrong with that. Although, if I designed this character the right way, it totally looked like Ariana Grande. But, that was back when she was healthy. Moving on. Let's see. Looking at these hairs, you know, I kind of wish we had more to choose from, because a lot of them just kind of look too similar in my opinion. Like this hair, this one, the Conqueror, and Neverwinter Scarf. The only difference is there's some waves. Willow Tears is nice, but doesn't scream to me. This looks like something I would give my Khajiit in ESO or Skyrim. Yeah, I mean, maybe a Breton would rock it, or a Redguard. I think I'm gonna stick with the Partial Eclipse. That seems to be screaming my name. Hair. See, I always liked black raven hair, but it gives off too much blue for me. Too much like a... And I guess that's kind of the point. I might be able to make it work. Give me a second. Let's try the highlights. Let's see. All highlight colors. Should I go with white? A gray white? No. Let's just try like a... Go with tattoo white with full intensity, maybe? Not feeling it. Let's see. Well, I think I'm definitely gonna stick with the Black Raven. It'll go with my scales from my ancestry. For my highlights, part of me is aiming towards like this, like a dark purple. Let's try. Minsk NPC. Oh, there we go. Minsk and NPC color. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We are going to go with the hair. We are going to do... We'll do a Shadowheart black. And then for my highlights, this is where we will do the blue. Do I want one that matches my scales? And then we can lighten it. There we go. So instead of like a full body, like a dragon, instead of a full body dragonborn, we can have our scales. I'll reposition them somewhere. We can have our scales, and then the highlights. I'm not gonna fuck with the graying too much. I kind of like what we got going here. And then the draconic bloodline. Of course, we can go with none at all, but I feel like that is kind of pointless, my color matching here. Let's do the Asgorth one. I like that one. Not bad. Okay. Now that we got the hair out of the way and our draconic bloodline scales, we will go to general. I'm gonna do the smaller female physique.
Where to next? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Voice 6 sounds nice, a bit deeper. Has a bit more of a warmth to it. I like it.
More of those wretched things.
That one just doesn't quite feel right for me.
Magic keeping this.
Where to next?
Alright.
Be wary. This place
Next
is trapped.
And faces. Now I do have a couple faces down here that are for mods. Most of these, matter of fact, I'm sure you can tell. Let's do... Well, let's just go through them all and see what I like. Something about this jaw feels a bit too masculine for me. Seems a bit too pinchy or pointed here. Again, with the masculine jaw. Better, but a bit too round. Now, this one I would say is more feminine than the ones we've seen. But maybe it's the eyebrow area, I don't know. Something about this one just, I don't like. Not bad. I like the curve in the ear. Not big on the lips, but I like the curve in the ear. This one I like. This one I really like. Hold on a minute. We got the curved ears. We got normal looking lips. Okay. Nice. Now my skin tone. Do I want to be a lighter dusk or a darker dusk? Let's go up a shade. I'll do dusk tone 3. Makes my hair stick out a little bit more and makes my scales stick out some. Not scarring. Underdark. Former lost sworn. Feel like we'd have a face scar of some sort. Not that one, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. That's... Let's do this one, right across my pretty little face. Misses most of my scales too, like right in the open spot on my scales, so that's good. Makes it seem like my scales are doing its job of protecting me. Let's age her up a little bit. Stress, it's getting to me at my age. Let's give her some freckles. IRL, I have some freckles, so this is nice. Let's see. We'll go full force on the freckle quantity, and then the intensity we'll go at about a 40. Make them pale. Pigmentation, for those who haven't played this game before and are just seeing me play it, or for those who may already know, it's just pigmentation between skin tones. Now, the genitals, I'm not going to hide the clothes here. I already know what happens if you're on the default. It gives you the default for the women, which is a vulva. We're all adults, or at least I hope most of us are older teens and adults that are watching this. So, I know the default here is the vulva. Next, we'll do body art. Now, body art, I feel, is very dependent on what your class is. This one down here, the Dread Fog, seems the most sorcerer-esque, in my opinion. I would like it if, for instances like this, where her hair is on the side of the tattoo, if we could flip it, so then the tattoo itself would be on the right-hand side or our left. But because we can't, I'm not gonna bother trying to, factor this into my build. Some symbols, maybe. Constellation. No, that's a bit much. Let's see. Starpoint Glimmer isn't bad. I like it. I'll kind of factor this into my eye makeup, and I'll keep it as black. But for my piercings, do I want any? I'll do the red scintilla. Cute little red gem can go with my red eyes. I do plan on giving myself heterochromia, but it'll match at least one eye. So then, let's see. Okay, here we go. For my, what is this, left eye? Yep, for my left eye, I think I will do I want to do something bright and piercing in this eye. Not a white. A white blends in too much with the whites in my eyes. Maybe a, nope, no. Well, a demonic one wouldn't be so bad. Because at least at that point it would stick out. Obsidian is pretty. Obsidian 2 is pretty. I like that one. We'll go with that one. And then makeup. Like I said, I'm going to factor my tattoo into my makeup. Let's see. No, 13's a bit much. 7. I think we'll do makeup 5. Yeah, makeup 5. I think we'll do makeup 5. Makeup color. We'll stick with the black. We'll do the intensity up to 100, otherwise it'll bother me. We'll do a bit of a metallic tint, make it sharper. And then for my lip, We'll do a solid 20 in intensity. And I'm thinking we'll do like a red or a plum. Honestly, I can't really see much of a difference between the plums and the reds. Well, this red and up here, obvious difference. It's much brighter. I think I'm just gonna stick with the red 6. It's subtle, kind of like a nude. I like it. So this is me. Alright, I like it, I like it. Now what should we name her? What should we name Tav? Let's see. Well, why not just stick with my name? Sarebal. Now, the story behind this name, I actually don't really have a story behind it. Like, I wasn't inspired by anything. My father kind of came up with his own gaming handle growing up, and he's stuck with it literally all his life. And ever since I was a little girl and I've watched him play games, or I've seen him online or on his PlayStation or whatever he was playing on, he had the same handle every time, and it was just kind of like I guess you could consider it a brand. Um, it just sort of stuck with me. So Sarebal was kind of mine. I didn't have an inspiration for it. It just came to me one day. So I figured, well, I'll stick with it. It wouldn't hurt.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Now, I almost forgot kind of how annoying it is to build our own guardian. We could build one to our own likes, what we find attractive. We could do a normal, small physique woman, or a medium physique male, or we could do a big burly woman or a big burly male. I'm of the opinion I did like a normal, small, medium woman. I'm gonna do a big burly man. And honestly, this is attractive here, but I don't feel like having a drow guardian when I'm a drow. So let's randomize the appearance a little bit. This is the pigmentation I talked about earlier. I find this oddly attractive. I don't know what it is. I just like bigger men, like the big burly men. I think that might just be it. Honestly, I could do probably without the lipstick, but each their own. Now tieflings, I have my own opinion on tieflings. I'm not big on them like look wise or appearance wise. I don't know what it is about them that throws me off so much, but I'm not big into tieflings. He looks a lot like what's his name? An adventurer we meet at the Grove. Blowhard, bit of an ass. Arden, whatever his name is. It looks a bit like him, and I can't lie, he's kind of attractive. I like the bright hair and the bright face paint, but how they're contrasting colors. I like that. I like that. Okay. He's a burly man. He's a drow. honestly, looking at him with the skin color the randomizer gave him, I honestly figured he was just a high elf. Hmm. This is attractive. I like this. A half elf, a burly half elf with some face scars, cool ass tattoo, matches his eye. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. Bit of a silver fox kind of going on. Fuck it. Alright, let's do him. I like him. This is our guardian. This cutscene is always so pretty. I love it. If you hear any rustling in the back, I just want to mention it's my dogs. It's either me opening my pop or it's my dogs wandering around. Talk about a bumpy fucking ride. What would you guys do if you're face to face with a dragon? I think, honestly, probably play dead. By the looks of it, they're not aiming to eat you, just kill the mind flayers. I would probably just play dead. As much of a boring answer as it is, it's the truth. Okay, okay. Time for the fun part. Alright,
My head.
let's check out our little pod here.
Might still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked.
Journal updated. Escape from Nautiloid. Camera movement, moving around with WASD and the EQ to change direction
Where the hell
in order
are
to
we?
actually walk
Come on, slow
around.
down.
Click the mouse where you want to go, inspect. Highlight objects, if I recall, is Alt. Yep, cool
Always room
beans.
for more.
Perfect. Do a little wandering. Pull out a chest with 8 gold. Can't say no to gold. It's a health point. I can live. Let's see. Oh, a
Let's have
dead
a
mind
look.
flayer. Pearl. Worth 50. Probably
Dead.
won't sell for 50. That's how that goes. Check
This
on
is the pool
this.
that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Investigation check. Let's go for it. Skill check. Some dialogue options require skill check, a dice roll that must meet or exceed a target number. Your character's skills add a bonus to this roll. Hot stuff. This is one of my modded dice. Let's see what I got. I got the Underdark dice, Path of Nightmares, got here blue, and Stuffed Metal. Because I'm a drow and we're from the Underdark, let's go with the Underdark dice. Seems fitting, doesn't it? I get a +1 intelligence bonus, so okay. And it was a fail. Well, shit happens, I guess.
You notice nothing more than meets the eye.
That's what I was talking about, where I need that good luck. Let's touch the pool. Oh well, fuck me, Jesus. All right. Pathway up here. Let's give it a look. Oh, in the chest, gold and malachite. Not bad, not bad. Let's
I'll
check
give
on
it a
this
shot.
pod.
Someone else got out.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Quick highlight button. Nothing's glowing. We're good over here. Let's check on the pod.
I feel better.
Good, because I sure flew. I don't even have the fly spell, and I flew. Let's see, Goblin. And an elected record.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
Nice. Oops, some more looks of them.
A schematic of a Nautiloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship.
Yeah. Alright, come
A
on.
feeling penetrates your mind. An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from the whole. Caution.
This narrator is fucking fantastic.
Worlds beyond worlds flash before your eyes. Empires of a grand design, traversed by ships just like this.
Whole fleet of these would be terrifying. Let's see. Once more.
1,000 years of humanoid history, elves, dwarves, humans, and more, flash behind your eyes.
If only we kept that knowledge. The apparatus, little elevator.
We are trapped.
Let's see. Mernath. have a chat, buddy.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
Who am I talking to? Man or
The
brain?
newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do. Sound afraid. Let's do you sound
The
afraid.
enemy. So many enemies.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was very specific. Past point of saving.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Investigation. Inspect the exposed brain. Strength. Break the skull. Dexterity. Gently prise the brain from the skull. Destroy or leave. Well, no harm in investigating. I do have a +1 of the intelligence anyways, so let's give her a little go. Well, I'll be damned! Okay, okay. And the one, okay, well, you know,
You
at
notice
least it came in this
edema,
time,
a
right?
swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Well, the next only logical step would be medicine. Attempt a cerebral extraction. Situational advantage lets you roll 2 dice and take the higher result before adding modifiers. And, okay, well, let's see what happens. And I fuck up. Okay, well, you win some, you lose some, and I clearly have a losing streak. 2-1. Something about this gives me chills.
The swelling is too great. You cannot lift the brain out of the skull.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm destroying you, buddy. I feel a little bad. Truly. Shall I check him? No, he's empty. Okay, well. Nothing else of importance over here by the looks of it. No? What about this way? On this playthrough, I'm trying to explore as much as I can. In my novice run, that mostly was game mechanics, learning that, and just trying to get the feel for the layout, you know, feel of the land. Another cutscene. Oh, Lae'zel! Hello!
Abomination. This is your end.
Yes, please, end
Your head
me.
throbs and
I
your
would much rather
skin
be put out of my
tingles.
misery than
Visions
deal with this
rush
shit, to
past.
be honest.
A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
What made you think I was a thrall?
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Gaith, mind flayers.
You know, I think out of this whole game, she has some of the prettiest eyes. At least from what I've seen so far. We're turning in Mind Flayer, so it's something we can do.
Nothing until we escape. That must be our priority.
Yes, dear.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Okay, boss. Ugly little bastards. Combat. Get ready to fight. Combat happens in rounds, and each participant gets a turn to act. The game pauses around you during combat, so you have time to plan your actions. Woo, yay, I'm starting. Okay, let's see. 75% chance, 6 health. During your turn, you can move, take an action, and take a bonus action. Right. 75 provokes attacks of opportunity. Well, because I'm closer to this one, we'll do him. Because it's so fucking cold where I am, let's just do ice knife. 95%? Hell yeah! Stay right where I'm at. Lae'zel. Let's see. We'll do a man-hand attack for 14 to 13 damage. Perfect. And because you have a little bit of room left to run, and by the looks of it, we only have this bastard left, we'll head back this way. Haha, son of a bitch. We'll run up to Lae'zel, so we're next to her. And try something different this time. Let's do the Witch Bolt. Considering I have dragon ancestry, blue dragon, lightning. Hell yeah. Situational actions. You have unlocked an action as a result of another ability, feature, or condition. Remain at your side of your hotbar until those conditions expire. Companions. Some allies can join you on your adventure. You can control them the same way you do. Oh, okay, well. I tried. Failed and tried. Alright, we have an incinerated Mind Flayer with a Void Bulb, does 1 damage. I'll take that, thank you very much. Check on the imps. Not proficient. Light bow. Great. I am proficient with that, so I will equip it. Always good to have a ranged weapon when you are a mage. I like it. This one, same thing. A thrall. Healing potion. Yeah, I hoard the healing potions.
Open up.
Gold. Can't say no to gold. Another imp. Not proficient. We'll stop here just in case.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
A gold piece. A short sword. I'm proficient with short swords. 2 to 7 damage. I'll keep the staff. Makes me feel like a real mage or a sorcerer. Another dead thrall. And gold. Let's climb up these little mesh. As much as I love the auto-saving, it also can be a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes. Any game that auto-saves and it causes my whole screen to freeze just kind of ticks me off. You know what I mean? Game pauses, it's spinning over here. It's only down for maybe a second or 2 seconds, but it's still silence,
Gate
so to speak.
machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Well, Lae'zel, let's see if I can. Sigil. Oh, another loss.
Aggression.
Ho ho ho! Okay, okay.
Another mystery.
Shall I take my gamble on this? Clearly, we can't do aggression. If I'm assuming right, it'll make these two aggressive. So let's 50-50 chance, right? This one.
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
Well, what the fuck? Okay.
The man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
Alright, well. Backpack.
What's up for discussion?
Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware.
Yeah, okay, well. Let's talk to Shadowheart.
Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
Let's see. Sorcerer! That's what I am, so let's try it. Class is 7. I have Arcana proficiency of 2 and intelligence of 1. So I need a what? A 4? I need at least a 4 to pass. Hell yeah, buddy! Alright!
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
Don't rush me. This thing's magically linked to that console. Let me see what I can do. Alright. Well, here we go.
The console appears dormant.
As a sorcerer, let's see. We could look for a switch or release, hit it. Hitting solves everything, apparently. Or sorcerer, inscribe the device with the glyphs you sense from the pods. Warding runes.
The console hums to life.
Okay, progress. Place your hand on the console. Take a closer look at the powered up console. Let's do this. We have 10, so well, here's hoping, buddies. Fuck yeah, 2 in a row! Okay. Alright.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod.
Well, here goes nothing. Let's place our hand on it.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. It's the parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes
Jesus,
over
I look
you.
like I'm fucking constipated.
Connection. Authority.
A lifted wisdom. Will the pod open? Lord have mercy. Give me a 3. Give me a 2 or a 3. I'll fucking take it. I'll take a 5 any day of the week if it's this.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
At last. Thought I was done for.
Alright. Well, let's talk to her.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company.
Not so hidden racism, boys. Well, we're not going to dive too deep into that now. We're in the life and death situation. Dangerous company is what you need in a
Fair
fight.
point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Alrighty, let's get going. I'm Sarebal.
Shadowheart. One moment.
I love the one-word introductions. What is that?
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right.
Yes, ma'am.
Lead on.
Start of the game is always so weird. You feel like you're in a weird, like, Dami-Mami relationship between these two. It's like you got the Punisher, and then you have, like, the hot and cold. It's like the good cop, bad cop, except both of them would, like, fucking choke you if you ask them to. I'll take the key.
Skra. How many hosts of these gay infected?
Check this pod
Dazed
out.
woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Yeah, that seems to be a recurring theme with these pods. Ooh, button. Place
As
my
you
hand
place
on
your
it.
hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Kinky. Oh, never mind, not so kinky. Fuck, that just gave me the chills. Ugh.
Cainchar. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
What? Is this to be our fate?
Let's see, Dead Thrall. Rune.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
Oh, well, fuck, I already got Shadowheart out, so what's the point of that? 2 golds. And a chest. My healing potions. This is one of my colors. Well, I'll take that, and I'll look at that later whenever I have a chance. For now, I'm focused on getting out of here. Let's take a look at this fucker.
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
Gross. I already know them sons of bitches must be super fucking slimy. Odd backpack. A burnished necklace. A reliquary that I have the key for. Nice. Onyx were 35. Gold at 14. Another
Faint
manuscript.
images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
A dark mind. I don't know what that is, but I'll take it.
Here goes nothing.
Go through the butthole. Let's all rest up real quick. Didn't do any fighting, but it doesn't hurt to be prepared. And let's bounce.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Cainyank.
You know, you would think The way Shadowheart talks about the gifts, she clearly doesn't like them. I understand. But she must have some vague knowledge, right? That they know about mind flayers and how to, and defeat them and shit. You would think she would, I guess, fall back and let the one that's been trained to kill them the entire life, deal with them or lead the group. But whatever. Poop shoot. He's hot. Hmm. Alright, come on now, come on, that was pathetic.
Thrall, connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Is it just me,
Do
or,
it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
does he have a hot voice?
This thing's falling fast.
Alright,
Got to right it.
Shadowheart. From my memory of playing you're pretty shit, so let's see what we got. We have a Disguise Self, Blessing of the Trickster, grant another creature advantage on stealth checks, not necessarily needed. Guidance, target gains, bonus to ability checks, not needed. Inflict wounds, level 1 necromancy, 3 to 30, necrotic damage. Let's see. Putrefy a creature with necrotic energy filling your hands. Let's give this a dazzle. And for shits and giggles, we'll try the imp at 95%. Okay, not bad. Let me highlight what's around. We don't got time. I'm not gonna worry about checking all these bastards. Let's see, Lae'zel. Well, I'm gonna send to lacerate this health board.
Or you break.
Oh, come on. That's so fucking stupid. Let's see. A pummel strike, possibly daze, 2 turns. I'll take it. Didn't do shit. Okay, well, you know what? I tried.
Another fight. Let's go.
Alright, leave.
These
We'll
beaks
run
have
up
seen
this way.
everything.
And to get this imp, I will do the chromatic orb with the 3 to 24 damage with thunder. It's got a 95% hit rate. Oh yeah, bitch! Cool. Okay, well, Lae'zel, you kind of deserve that for missing your attack. Shadowheart. We, my dear, are going to dash. And we're going to go to this Mind Flayer. And you are going to send that to me. And run off your turn. Lae'zel, it's all on you. Kick its ass. Good work. Good work.
Make way.
We'll run.
Still on my feet.
Like what Shadowheart did, I am going to dash. And head straight this way. For safety purposes and because you're way over here, I'm going to cast a Shield of Faith on you. Shield, armor class by 2. Okay. To you. Then I will dash with Shadowheart. And we will come to this Mind Flayer. Oh, fuck.
Hurry, before they strike.
Okay, well, we'll continue to the knife layer. A pearl worth 50 will send to me. And then... it'll be risky business running any further, but we'll come here and end her turn. For me... nope, wait, sorry, this is Lae'zel. For Lae'zel, we will dash to here.
Position.
Get her at least close to these enemies.
No choice but to keep going. What path lies before
I'll
me?
join them in the middle. And I'll go for the Hell's Spore. I'll do the Ice Knife. You know what? I'll aim here in the middle for both of them. Alright, that was a bit fucking stupid.
It's now or never.
And of course, she doesn't have any charges, so Sacred Flame, Flame-like Radiance, 1 to 8 damage. Try it. We'll try it on this imp because he's the closest. And it was saved. Okay, well. Lae'zel, man-hand attack this imp, and I swear to God. Okay, you didn't disappoint me. Thank you. Topaz, we're 60, we'll send to me.
Can't even catch my breath.
My turn. We'll do a piercing shot at the imp. And then proceed
Another
to
step
run.
forward.
Forward, Istik.
Haha, boar. Shadowheart.
Got to press on.
I'm gonna give you a chance with this fireball, 1 to 10 damage. Alright, I was gonna be real fucking pissed if you couldn't make that one. And is there anything I care about over here? What about bombs? Bombs? Not really.
Taking a look.
Check out the lieutenant. No, he's empty.
Come on, can't stay
Okay,
idle.
well,
Cast to put my
I'll go to
hands
the
on everything.
transponder.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
Those look so gross. Excuse you. I love these cutscenes. Okay, hear me out on my hear me out cake. That yeah, that guy that was right there. What's his name? Ragsland, I think. Well, we're on land, boys and girls. We're on land.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Check yourself for injuries. Orient yourself. Where did you land? Check myself for injuries.
Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything
That's
you've been through. But
not
it'll
really
all
checking,
be for nothing if you don't find
but
help soon.
sure.
The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Unique items. Go to your personal chest at camp during a long rest to find some of your unique DLC items. Okay, let's journal. You can check your journal anytime to see a record of your adventures so far. Alright, let's check the journal. So we got our main quest, which is find a cure. Find a way to remove the mind flayer parasite. We've escaped the hells on the Nautiloid and crashed somewhere back in the material plane. We need to explore the area and find a healer. Gotcha. Escape the Nautiloid. Complete. We escaped the hells on the Nautiloid. Connect the nurse transponder. Reach helm. Find a way off. Rescue the Elliptids captive. We learned that the survivor aboard the Nautiloid is called Shadowheart. She joined us. Nice. Okay, well, I dare say that was a pretty interesting start. Most of it was spent character building, honestly. A very important aspect of the game, I think, is character building. Multi-classing, I do know, is a thing with Baldur's Gate 3. I've never done it before. Obviously, I didn't do it on my novice run. So, any tips, tricks, or comments I get later on down the line, playing further, on good builds that we could do for the sorcerer, or maybe multi-classing whatever companions I eventually choose to come with us, that would be a great help. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this little first part of the playthrough. I'll be back sometime this week, maybe with another episode of Baldur's Gate 3, maybe with something else. I don't know yet, but bye.